Hi. In the last few weeks I've had the opportunity to move the Templar line, or the Templar alignment, further to the east. This animation shows the line as we had got it as of around Christmas time, and you'll see that at this scale you don't see much of a difference between the Mokosh and Perun lines except in one area. However, I finally made it over to Kromeriz following the line. Coming in from the west, the first place that we met in the city centre was Church of John the Baptist. Why would I be surprised? John the Baptist churches and the Perun line seem to have a marriage made in heaven. This particular church is 17th century, but it's built on an historic site, and much more than that I can't tell you despite having done quite a bit of research. Kromeriz is a really nice small town with lots of interesting architecture. This is the main town square with the town hall there that you can see. The line crosses at this side of the town square. This is some of the architecture, and this is pretty typical of a Czech town, to be honest. Pretty much all towns have this kind of a square. This is the Bishop's Palace, and the line passes along the Bishop's Palace. The Bishops of Olomouc built the palace as, I guess, a summer retreat, and on the side of the buildings I noticed a lot of depictions of things like St. George and the Dragon, or is this really Perun fighting Veles, the two Slavic gods of winter and summer, so to speak. Just a few more views of the town. The lines then come along to this Church of Virgin Mary, and here they meet with another line, and I think they cross over, so there's actually quite a strong vortex here. This is sited on a Slavic market settlement from the 9th to 10th century, and there was a chapel here back then, and certainly by 1232 there was a wooden chapel. This building is of course later 17th century, and the two female lines cross within the church for sure, along with Perun and perhaps even another line. To be honest, I spent most of my time trying to track the Templar line through town, which is difficult enough when you're going from street to street, but there are at least 5 other lines coming into the town, and 2 of them pass through this church, which is the Church of St. Moritz, a 13th century chapel that was rebuilt in 1836. Kromeriz itself was founded on a ford on the Amber Road, the trading route, and in the 13th century it was upgraded to a fortified town. So it actually has quite a long history, and the first trip I made to Kromeriz was a horrendous day, snowing and cold and miserable. The second was a bit sunnier, as you can see in this particular piece of video. I'm going to have to go back at least a third and a fourth time to track some of these other lines through the town. As I say, it looks like there's 5 or 6 other type 4 lines passing through Kromeriz, several of which seem to go through this important site at the Virgin Mary Church on this ancient Slavic settlement site. And this is just an animation of the Perun and Mokosh lines as I currently have them going through the city centre, or the town centre. I did then manage to track the line out of town, and to my non-amazement it is heading towards Svaty Hostyn, which you can see on the hillside there. So I am stood on the side of quite a busy highway where tragically someone had an accident, passed away, right between the 2 lines in the Templar alignment, and in behind me on the hilltop is Svaty Hostyn. So the 2 Templar lines are headed in the direction of Svaty Hostyn, which is actually exactly what I thought, because I think that Svaty Hostyn is a major vortex on the Templar alignment. That's as far as I'm going to go today, so I'm knackered. Cheers. So here's an animation of moving the Templar line through the Kromeriz region and off in the direction of Svaty Hostyn. Hopefully I'll get to do more. If you've enjoyed this video, do please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Maybe visit earthmagicbrno.com as well. Thanks. Bye-bye.